Howdy, dude. Anyways.
Higurma. One of the less talked about characters in the JJS community. But I do think there was a general consensus that he was fairly balanced. Especially when you take in that there are other characters who are a little less.
I really like Higurma, actually. I think grapple and all of his things with down slamming and hitting grounded opponents is a very cool thing. And he plays, of course, very differently than everyone else, just about how every character plays in the game, but still nonetheless very cool. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so for one reason or another, Z decided to rework Higuruma's base. I didn't really understand it, but I do believe that Z can cook, genuinely. He made freaking Locust Sky, a decently fun character with a character that has like 3 seconds of screen time. I can confidently say Z did not cook! Genuinely, I think this is the worst designed based moveset. Worst. Genuinely, I think this is more poorly designed than Vessel, and I have my own very strong feelings about Vessel. But that one is for a different video. It's about Higuruma rework. So, let me get into it. Higuruma's first ability is quite similar to how it was before the update. Higuruma swings his gavel 3 times before slamming it down. His second ability is a tiny bit different though. Justice Served no longer creates a shockwave if whiffed. This is pretty substantial because it was the only form of range in Higuruma's base moveset. His third ability is completely new, Judgment's Reach. The user lunges forward before hitting them with a quick little combo attack. And Twirling Strikes is literally completely unchanged. Now, one of the bigger additions with the rework is a actual Higuruma R special called No Escape. Higuruma throws his gavel at an opponent, which then, if they are grounded, they will immediately get up and get stunned for a second. Higuruma can then press R again to quickly run at them. Now, time to go over one of the biggest mistakes. Higuruma's new R special. No Escape is total bombs. First of all, the way it stuns, it doesn't stun for any amount of time. It stuns for barely any. And a person can literally start using a move as you try and run up to them. It literally, you will get punished for landing the move, which is very stupid. And you can't even just use it as like a way to get them up from grounded and then, just continue your combo. No, because upon using it, you throw your gavel. You can no longer use anything. You can't You are a sitting duck without your gavel. How do you get it back? Pressing R. Or waiting, I don't even know how many seconds. This sucks. It's the worst R special in the game. You were punished for trying to use it. And you really shouldn't. As I will go on to explain later in the videos, his moves are busted. Now, time for the real problem with Higuruma. Block Shatter.
when I went over his moveset, I purposefully neglected all of his block shatters. If you press R with extended swings, it will do a special variant, where if they are blocking, it will become a combo extender, which is a very cool thing. This was a part of Higuruma's base, and it's something that made him very unique. Now, how does this translate into his rework? Well, 3 out of his 4 moves block shatter. Now, that doesn't sound horrible on paper, but there's a few odd things. First of all, extended swings just hits, even if they're not blocking with the block shatter variant. It does heavily reduce damage, but still, it does damage, and you don't get punished at all for incorrectly using the variant. Justice Served also block shatters. It just kind of slams them on the floor and you can just M1 them or do whatever. And Judgment's Reach also does block shatter. Now, this doesn't sound too bad on paper, but remember how I said it became a combo extender? All of these have combo extenders if the person hits F. The fact that it just makes it to where you would be better off not using block at all the entirety of a fight, or at least when they use a move, you would be better off taking off your F key so you didn't accidentally get block shattered, is crazy. Higuruma is no longer about prediction. He's just waiting for you to hit F, and then he just uses Judgment's Reach. What the fuck? In conclusion, I really do not like the Higuruma rework. The way it just is so outlandishly opposed to the core of the game is really bad design in my opinion, and I really do not like this rework. I would much prefer if he just reverted this. Please, I beg of you.